Welcome back to Fox News. With the Canadian market slowly spiraling down, we ask ourselves, is this the best country to start a business? We go over to our business correspondents who are going to be talking today about Future Shop. Yes, thank you, Bruce. So Future Shop, is there really a future for electronic stores in a world saturated by the World Wide Web?
Yeah, with another huge electronic conglomerate swallowing whole the competition, we ask ourselves, is Future Shop really the best buy? Future Shop has been a pivotal landmark in Toronto's Yonge and Dundas Square, now throughout its 10-year history. Once a mecca of DVDs and the capital of music at one of Toronto's most visited sites, we found ourselves outside the abandoned Future Shop building at Yonge and Dundas.
Today, the shutters are down, as are the hopes and careers of its staff. Future Shop is an electronic store that's mighty growth in Canada became a staple in every family's shopping experience.
But we need to ask ourselves here, is why there are no signs of closing of not only this store, but over 66 stores across the nation, with another 65 to be merged with Best Buy. We were lucky enough to stumble into an old employee who had his own theories on the matter.
My name's Alex Faux. I used to work at Future Shop. When talking to my buddy Luke, he was telling me that these suits came in, like apparently from the Church of Scientology. Apparently they're buying up all the music, electronic stores around, trying to monitor what people are, watching for their own use.
Okay, so and you're saying it's because of that bill that the Liberals passed this month that's blocking us the rights to our music freedom, if you will.
Yeah, I believe so. They pass a law that Liberals can come in and allow outside buyers the rights to the business.
Okay, thank you. Can you just state your name again?
Yeah, my name's Alex Faux.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers.
Well, Alex certainly raises some interesting points, but I'm not sure I necessarily agree with all of them.
I don't see how you can't. Everything he says makes sense. He's talking about people from the top who have seen things and have done things. This is exactly what happens with a liberal government. They carve other parts of our freedoms to let other people who may not necessarily not deserve, certain aspects of life, the chance to do these things by everyone else getting hurt.
But don't you feel it's not the government itself to blame, but the fact that the Canadian retail market is changing, it's evolving. We have companies like Amazon and eBay that are providing the consumers with an online shopping experience, and that's taking away from places like Future Shop, which has to evolve.
I understand the point you're making, but the Bill C-15 that was passed last month allows for things like this to happen. It allows for regulations of video, it allows for regulations of music, and it allows for regulations of the people. And this is exactly one of those things. What's happened is we have an American company that's come in and saturated a Canadian market, a Canadian store. We can't keep letting this happen. That's exactly what the Liberals are doing.
But you're forgetting the underlying fact that even though these American companies are coming in, the reason why they're coming in is because it's not working here in Canada.
It's not working because the government's not working behind it. We don't have a government with a strong enough force. What we need is a conservative government to come into Ontario and allow us to live like we used to.
Personally, we have to change the way the retail market itself is working. And it's not working right now, so you have to change the format.
I understand what you're saying, but us here at Fox News, we've been doing this forever and ever and ever, and we've seen the same timeline, the same thing. Every time that there's a Liberal government in power, we lose big names, our people lose jobs, and more off, we lose money.
But come on, let's be real here, Robert. You're telling me that the reason why this is all happening is because Scientologists, they're influencing the market?
But they're influencing the American markets, they're influencing the American government, so what's to say they can't do that here? I mean, Alex has nothing to lie about. He's lost his job, he's lost the place in which he's going to work, he's not got another job to go back to. He has nothing to lose, he has nothing to lie about. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to get the factual news so that the people at home can see what's going on. And what's going on here is a corrupt Liberal government, and we need a conservative drive. But I spoke to him briefly before we interviewed, and he was just astounded at how quickly it all happened. They're taking courses and stuff now to help them find a new job, but I mean, it's just leaving them strung out to dry like wet clothes on a line,
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I agree with that. Future Shop is now you have all these employees that are dissatisfied and that no longer can find employment because they're being told to reapply to Best Buy.
I think what we have here is a nation that's losing its essence, its wholeness. It's missing what it means to be a Canadian, and we're doing it by losing companies. We're merging Canadian companies like Tim Hortons with Burger King. We're getting rid of Future Shop. We're adding Best Buys. What's going on here? We're losing what it means to be Canadian. And I think that that is exactly why, if we get a conservative government to come in and rule as Canadians, Canadians will be happier. These larger companies are eating our smaller companies here in Canada, and I think we're losing the essence of being Canadian. I think we're going to lose it. Okay, we're slowly running out of time here, so if I could just get your opinion on what you think is going to happen with Best Buy in the future.
Well, I think Best Buy is going to get smaller in terms of retail space, but they're going to be able to survive.
Okay, thank you very much. That was the Future Shop, and we look forward to seeing what goes on. I'm really interested to see. I'm really interested to see what you think, so if you could all tweet in, that would be great. But now back to Bruce for the news at 5. Thank you again.